Greetings and salutations, Johnny Maclock of Metal Plus, here with another update. Got some vinyl to show you, some records. Mostly Grindcore, Deathgrind, industrial noise, all that sort of shit. So, if you're new to the channel, alright, don't forget to like the video if you like it, subscribe, be much appreciated, and yeah, like some comments below if you want to interact with the channel. What we'll listen to in the background is some Napalm Death, the Greed Killing EP that came out before Diatribes. As you can see on the back, it says from the forthcoming album Diatribes, and a couple of tracks off that, and some big sides, and a live version of Plague Rages as well. Yeah, I know a lot of people haven't got a lot of time for this era of Napalm Death. I like it. This was gifted to me, a bit of VCLT from your friend of mine Dylan over at Death Metal D 1973. So cheers for that, pal. He's not a fan, so he stuck it in the post for me with some other bits and bobs, which I might show at some point, but I might not. Hard to tell. Right, so we've got quite a few albums to show, so I'll just get on with it. First up, recently picked up some cattle decapitation stuff, so we might as well start from the beginning. This is, what's it called, Human Jerky? Yeah, Human Jerky, the first EP, full length, whatever you want to call it, which came out in 2009, I think, according to me notes. This is, what's the hype sticker say? The Abrasive first full length from Deathgrind Pioneers, remastered by Dave Otero, limited to 500 copies worldwide. There you go. So that's the cover, front cover, that's the back cover. It's the original sleeve that it came in. I've obviously put it into a relics and shit. Put it into a one of these, so it's clear with what looks like someone sneezed all over it, which is nice. 45 RPM, about 18 tracks. This doesn't really sound anything at all like cattle decapitation if you only know the newer stuff, last few years. This is just pure Deathgrind Grindcore. Not a lot of melody in it at all, if I'm honest, but I like it because I like the Grindcore. So there you go. So that's the bit of cattle decapitation. It's not fucking easy for me to say that. Stupid band. Right, next. So that was like their first full length. I think that was 2021, the issue. Next up we've got Karma Bloody Karma. This is a Metal Flame reissue. Gatefold. Anything in it? Okay, got there. Not play that code, so there's your code, download code. Bound to be an F off poster. Yes, there is. F off poster. There we go. Hello, I have a cow with lots of help. There we go. Back in. poster. Yeah. There we go. Good shit. The hype sticker says 2022 the issue, remastered for vinyl. Includes giant poster and download card. Limited to 300 copies worldwide, and this is number 119, so it's 119 out of 300. And the record itself, the vinyl, is sort of silvery swirly, which is quite nice. It's cool. So I said this is their third album, I think. Yeah, came out in 2006. Yeah, it's starting to, still got the grindy sound to it, but obviously starting to mellow out a bit, as it were, and starting to get their sound. Start to sound more like the modern Decapitation. Yeah, it's good album. I like it. Excellent stuff. Right, next is their sixth album. It's called the Anthropocene Extinction. Okay, fold again. It's a metal blade, so we've got what we got in here. Usual gubbins. Come on, out you come. Download code. This time a flimsy poster. This is a paper poster. The other one was not flimsy at all. Cool poster all the same. It's more papery than the other one was, like shiny, almost card. This is where they're starting to hone their sound. Sounds a lot like the modern stuff. Chances are a lot of people sort of start around this one. You know, excellent stuff. So it's just 180 gram black. That's the centre thing. Label in the middle. There you go. Great album, really good album. But I don't dislike any of the Kettle Kick albums, if I'm honest. So yeah. This was released in 2015. Hype sticker says the issue of this epic Deathgrind masterpiece includes poster for the MP3 download card, 180 gram black vinyl. There you go. So yeah, excellent stuff. And last but by no means least, all the way up to this year, 2023, the release of Tether Site. Cover, which I'm sure you've all seen because everybody's shown it by now. So this is mine. So I haven't showed you mine, so I'm going to do a missus. Yeah, that's the cover. As usual, download code. No poster this time. And the hype sticker saith 10th studio album, 2 LP on 45 RPM audio file vinyl, includes MP3 download code. It's irradiated alight sunset marbled variant, limited to 500 worldwide. Okay, I'll show you then. Jeez. There you go. So it's orange marble. I won't show you the other one because it's the same as this. I think it is. Yeah, there you go. Excellent album. I haven't listened to it as much as the others, because it's the last one I'd buy him. I think it's excellent. Will it be year-end list? Might, possibly. I don't know yet. I haven't lived with it long enough, because it took ages to come through from EMP or whatever it was. So, yeah, the last one I've had, so that's only come through recently, but excellent album. Right, moving on to some classic Grindcore from 2001. This is Big Destroyer's Prowler in the Yard, of course. The beast of an album. You have to have this on vinyl. There's the in a sleeve with all the song titles and lyrics. Now, it does say on here that Scott Hull has actually done, this is remixed. It was reissued for something to do with Decibel magazine or something like that. But these are just remixed it, and you know, everything's a bit crisper, the drums a little bit snappier. So yeah, it's really good. Hype sticker says Big Destroyer Prowler in the Yard. Orange with Black Smoke edition from the Elaps. When did the issue come out? Did I make a note of it? It's hard to say. Oh yes, obviously their second full length. Remixed in the issue. No, I haven't got the dates. So it's only recent, I think. Look at that, that's lovely, that, isn't it? Nice and swirly. Oh, I can see it, I don't know if you can. But excellent stuff. What a cracking album. Well, chuffed to have this. So when you look down without through light, it's more brown, but apparently it's orange and black smoke. So cool stuff. Always good to get. Finally get vinyl copies of some of these. Talking of which, one of the last Carcass albums I needed for the collection on vinyl. I've got these. I picked up a couple. Already had these on CD in the like digipack dual disc jollies, which go together, and you got Carcass along the spine and that, and they got the flip the CD over on the other side, and it's a DVD, and it's this documentary on it. So one that I've been after for quite some time. Yeah, I picked up Symphonies of Sickness, second Carcass album, with the original artwork, which is awesome. This is just black vinyl, it's not FDR or anything. Not the original, obviously. But this reissue was the 2002 one, and it's excellent. So well pleased to have that. And also finally picked up this is an FDR version of the Clusterism Decanting the Insalubrious. Yep. Which is one of my favourites, probably my favourite Carcass album. Is the original in the sleeve. Just got that. There you go. Can you do it? So I took it out and put it into here. Anti-static. See, great Napalm Death album. Yeah, good stuff. So, chuffed to now have all the Carcass albums in my collection on vinyl. The ones that I had on CD originally back in the day, but never picked up on vinyl. Picked up Napalm Death Scum. Talking Napalm Death. This is the 2022 reissue with the pink background and not the yellowy green one that I've got on my CD. So it's FDR. The cover. There's the inner sleeve, which is cool. And worse than the ones that don't have inner sleeves. That frigging copy of League of Putrefaction Carcass, the 2021 issue with no inner sleeve and nothing, the little peephole thing that you can't, with no original stuff, so at least this is original inner than that, which is ace. I said just plain black vinyl. The labels, slightly different, which is quite cool. I quite like this thing issue. Sounds great. The Grindcore first, obviously. First Grindcore bands along with Carcass that I was aware of back in the day, me in the UK. Let's have another drink. Now then, talking of Napalm Death and Shane Embury, he's got lots of other side projects, as you probably know. One of them is Venomous Concept, and they actually had a new album out this year, 2023, and this is it. Obviously, it's the side project with Kevin Sharp from Little Truth. Gatefold. Sleeve. Good stuff. I know it came out a few months ago, but I've only just getting around to doing a collection update for this type of music. The label. Now this is quite different in that it's not full on grindcore like all the other stuff. This has almost got like a post-punk industrial sound to it. Sounds a little bit like Killing Joke or Therapy. There's bits of metal in here and everything. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's different. It's not what you expect. So yeah, if you're just expecting full-on grindcore, you're not going to get that on here. But if you're going with an open mind like I do, you can probably fucking love it. So especially if you like the bands that I mentioned. So yeah, that's the new Venomous Concept. Highly recommended. Like, talking of industrial stuff, I picked this up quite a few months ago. This is the not Black on Black, this is the Music on Vinyl, the issue of Point Blank, the Nailbomb album. If you don't know Nailbomb, where have you been? It's basically a one-off side project for Max Cavalera from Sepultura, along with what's the dude's name? Alex Newport, I think, from Fudge Tunnel, UK industrial band. So this is essentially, if you think, oh, so there's an industrial guy and a thrash guy. Is it industrial thrash? Yes, it is. And it's fucking great. So yeah, that's the cover. This is the only full length that they brought out, as far as I'm aware, officially. Won't you have to have it? I got it on CD, but I saw a copy on vinyl cheap. I had to pick it up. It sounds excellent. Original Load Runner. As I say, just 180 gram black vinyl. There's the labels. Great stuff, as Music on Vinyl always do. Excellent, excellent, excellent. As I said, if the thought of industrial thrash sounds appealing, then you need to get on it. If it doesn't, then it sounds like industrial thrash, so you're probably not going to like it. You're probably not going to like it, most of the stuff I'm showing. Anyway, next up, talking of 2023 releases again, and industrial stuff. One of the godfathers of industrial music, Godflesh, Street Cleaner, is an absolute banger. This is Purge, essentially it's sort of like a spiritual successor to Pure. Just because it's P-U-R-E, if you got rid of the G, it would say Pure, allegedly. Oh no, it does say that, but it's allegedly a spiritual successor to it. Anything in here? Can't see out, so I'd say there's nothing in here. Must have come in a crappy sleeve. This is the silver variant of it. Yeah, it's taken me a while to get used to this. It's obviously Justin Broderick. Does pretty much everything. It's his project. Got got BC Green on bass. And weirdly, you can't hear the bass that well because I don't think he only plays bass. So I'd be pissed off if it was him. It's not as up in the mix as everything else. That's why he's falling out with Justin, I don't know. But I like it. It's, if you like Godflesh, you're gonna like it. I don't know. It doesn't reinvent the wheel for them. It's yeah, it's a good Godflesh album. It's not the best Godflesh album. You know, it's not Street Cleaner. Street Cleaner is always going to be my favourite, but it's good. Last but by no means least, we've got some Noise Lock, metal noisy stuff. I was aware that I only found out about these because of our mate Dave. Venomous Carnage 213, and these are Unsane. Not insane, but Unsane. 8990. This is, I think, was going to be their first album originally, but didn't come out. As well as some demo tracks. Yeah, it's their unrecorded, unreleased first album, essentially. The first, I don't know, 6 tracks, 6 or 8 tracks, something like that. I think a couple of tracks were included on their actual first album, and some demo stuff. So yeah, as I said, that's what it says on the tin. It's noisy, it's noise lock, it's, I don't know, a little bit of, it's as punky and noisy as you're going to get. If you like them, you're going to love it, because it sounds like the early shit, because it is. If you don't like them, it's not going to make a new convert out of you. So there you go. All done and dusted before Napalm Death to finish singing. Beat you, Barney. So there you go. I'll see you in the next one. You take care. Laters.